Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Bike taxi driver shot dead in Westmoreland. A bike taxi operator was shot dead by a gunman in Whitton, Westmoreland on Friday morning. He has been identified as 37-year-old Damien Vassell, otherwise called Sickle, a resident of Old Road in Whitton. It was reported that around 11:40 a.m., Vassell was sitting on his motorbike when a white Toyota Axio motor car drove up and the occupants opened gunfire on him. Police said that Vassell was hit several times in the upper part of his body. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead on arrival. At least 6 9mm Spence casings were retrieved from the scene while it was being processed. No motive has yet been established for the killing, the police stated. Ex-soldier fatally shot at his gate in Old Harbor. A licensed firearm holder, who is a former member of the Jamaica Defense Force, was gunned down at his gate in Old Harbor, St. Catherine. He has been identified as 69-year-old Clifford Edwards, otherwise called Black Puss, of Old Harbor Glaze. His firearm went missing in the attack. It is reported that about 1 a.m., the former soldier was at his gate in his community when explosions were heard. He was found suffering from gunshot wounds by residents who went to investigate. The police were called to the scene. No motive has been established for the killing. Man murdered at home in St. Anne, relatives under investigation. Detectives of the Criminal Investigations Branch in St. Anne are probing the circumstances which led to the murder of a 55-year-old man at his home in Cape Valley Friday morning. The body of Errol Cameron was found inside his house at Coffee's Ridge, Cape Valley, about 2 o'clock. Members of his family are under investigation in connection with his death. Investigators say Mr. Cameron reportedly came back drunk and started throwing stones at his sister's house. This reportedly led to a clash involving Mr. Cameron, his sister, and another member of her household. The police were called to the location, and Mr. Cameron was found inside his house, lying on his bed with stab wounds. A piece of block was also found beside his body on the bed. No member of my administration has been contacted by Integrity Commission so far regarding illicit enrichment investigation. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says so far, no member of his administration has indicated that they have been written to by the Integrity Commission regarding an investigation into illicit enrichment. The Integrity Commission, in its annual report last month, said 6 parliamentarians and several public officials are being investigated for illicit enrichment. There have been calls for those being investigated to be named and for them to step aside from duties. Opposition leader Mark Gordon has declared that none of the opposition parliamentarians, including senators, has been approached by the Integrity Commission regarding a probe into claims of illicit enrichment. Mr. Holness, who was on tour in Clarendon Community, said he inquired and so far, no JLP member has been written to by the IC on this matter. The Prime Minister said the opposition is involved in political gimmickry.
And the question is still going to be asked. Are there members of my party who have been written to for this crime of illicit enrichment? My straight answer is that I have asked as far and as wide. I have gotten that response from everyone. But as far as I have been told, no. People have been written to, as the Integrity Commission does almost daily. But I have not heard of anyone in my political party being written to for this matter of illicit enrichment. What has been done with each person coming out and saying, no, I haven't been written to? Who genuinely can say that they are telling the truth? Really? I could have asked and someone could say, no, I haven't been written to, because they may have not gotten the letter. The letter may have been sent somewhere and then they will come to me afterwards and say, I didn't get the letter. In other words, this process is just political gimmickry that the opposition is doing. Let's be real. We built this process. They were a part of it. Let us support the process as it is and let it work. We have put several $1 billion into supporting and developing the Integrity Commission since its establishment. It is working. Everyone agrees there needs to be some refinement. For those people who are lobbying to change the law, I have no challenge with that. Democratic society, please lobby. But let us give context to the debate. The gag clause, as it is being called, is not without its merit. Due process is important.
Dancehall legend Tiger found safe after 4 days disappearance. Dancehall icon Tiger's game of hide and seek is now over and with a happy ending. Dancehall artist, his daughter, is grateful for her father, legendary icon Tiger, who returned to her safely after he went missing for almost 4 days earlier this week. The Come Back to Me DJ was reportedly staying at the home of the Good Samaritan, Leonardo Reynolds, who gave the legend a room to sleep in after Tiger found himself marooned in Greenwich Farm. I just want to thank Leonardo Reynolds for keeping my father safe by giving him a room at his house to sleep for 3 days, because Greenwich Farm is not really a safe place for a man like him to be, his daughter stated. Reynolds is a man who goes to work in the morning, and when he saw my father's plight, he respected my father as a DJ from when he was a little boy. So when he see my father stranded in the community, he offered to help. He did the video on TikTok hoping that someone would see him and come for him. I am just so grateful to him right now. It's a really good youth. She also thanked the professional officers of the Jamaica Constabulary Force for their timely interventions. When we realized Tiger was located, we contacted Matilda Scorner, who got in touch with Hunts Bay Police Station. They then contacted Reynolds, who brought Tiger to the station. The daughter was reunited with her father there. I am going to carry him home now and clean him up and take care of him. He is not in the greatest of conditions, but I am so happy right now. Him never have to make it out alive. It's a dark place him did gone. It never have to end up so good, she stated. If a cat has 9 lives, this tiger has 90 times life, because in an eventful life, which was lasted 57 years on this planet, he has cheated death, loved and lost countless times, enjoyed the heights of incredible wealth, endured the impotence of crippling poverty, conquered drug addiction, survived betrayal from close friends, and all with his sense of humor intact. Tiger himself blessed up the reporters. Bless up, wop wop wop, God go with you, Tiger joked. Asked if he was treated well, he responded, "Yeah man." Tiger is a legendary dancehall figure whose powerful performances ignite audiences all over the world. The legend of Tiger grew in the mid-1980s with his bombastic live performances. Businessman Fabian Faber Davis to represent PNP in Trelawney Southern. Businessman Fabian Faber Davis has gotten the nod as the opposition People's National Party's representative in Trelawney Southern as the party intensifies its selection for a standard bearer in preparation for the next parliamentary election. Davis got the nod at a selection exercise at the PNP's Trelawney Southern Conference at the Alberton High School in the parish on Sunday. Chairman of the PNP Region 1, Dr. Parlin Foster, revealed that 100% of the delegates supported Davis during the vote, declining, however, to say how many delegates were in attendance. Speaking during the conference, Davis promised that if elected, among other things, he will be lobbying for the establishment of a business process outsourcing facility in the constituency, which is renowned for farming. I will be lobbying with investors from the diaspora to invest in lucrative businesses that will provide proper paying jobs in the Southern Trelawney constituency, he told the gathering. For example, you ever look into it yet to see if you have some proper Airbnb in the cold South Trelawney where we can bring in tourists? You ever think about having a call center where our youths don't have to be living out of South Trelawney, gone way down at Montego Bay, he questioned. House Speaker Marissa Dalrymple Filbert of the ruling Jamaica Labour Party has been the MP for Trelawney since 2007. Please remember to subscribe, like, share,